It looks like The Rock is paying his dues because look what he wore at the Met Gala. These celebrities sure do love to humiliate themselves.
Last year, everybody was talking about Shabuzi. This year, the spotlight landed on The Rock, Damson Idris, and several other black male celebrities showing up at the Met Gala in looks that had social media going wild. People online kept asking why so many stars seem willing to wear outfits that make them look uncomfortable or completely out of character. And it wasn't only the men catching heat this time. Fans were shocked after seeing what Doechii wore, while Serena Williams had people confused too, with many wondering why nobody on her team stepped in before she hit the carpet. Then Cardi B showed up in a look that had the internet comparing her outfit to an intestine almost instantly.
The most masculine men, but not that I'm one of them, but the most masculine men wear lava lavas.
The reactions were brutal and the memes spread everywhere within minutes. For years, people have talked about the so-called dress ritual, where some believe celebrities are pushed into wearing shocking outfits as some kind of public humiliation test. Now Katt Williams is adding even more controversy to the conversation. According to Katt, the outfits are not really about fashion at all. He claims it's more about loyalty, obedience, and seeing how far someone is willing to go to stay accepted in certain elite circles. In his view, the stranger the outfit gets, the more it becomes a test of submission and control. But Katt Williams didn't stop there. He took the whole conversation to another level, claiming that the strange outfits, the public embarrassment, the non-stop celebrity drama, and even the social debates people argue about online every week are all somehow connected behind the scenes. According to Katt, there's a bigger system at play, and he even linked it to alleged Baphomet symbolism and occult-style behavior in Hollywood circles. That statement alone had the internet exploding with reactions and conspiracy theories almost instantly. Then people turned their attention right back to this year's Met Gala, and many viewers were disappointed. A lot of fans felt the event lacked creativity, saying most celebrities played it safe with plain or forgettable looks instead of actually following the theme. Of course, one of the biggest talking points became The Rock, who showed up wearing a skirt paired with a watch reportedly worth $3.3 million. When questioned about the outfit, he explained that in his culture, skirts are worn by strong and respected men, which quickly sparked another wave of online debate. Now, to be fair, it is true that many Polynesian cultures have traditional wraparound garments worn by men, and those styles have deep cultural meaning and history.
Mr. Idris, can you see the fashion piece right here, sir? Can you see the front?
But critics online were quick to point out that The Rock's Met Gala outfit didn't really resemble traditional Polynesian clothing. Instead, many viewers said the look came across more like a high-fashion women's design, mixed into a modern suit style, which instantly sparked debate across social media. If you look at the reactions online, a lot of people were not convinced by the "it's part of my tradition" explanation. One person on X wrote, "Hey, look, they finally got The Rock in a dress." Another commenter claimed, "He held out longer than most, but the humiliation ritual for many men of color in Hollywood remains undefeated." The internet was flooded with posts like that all night long, with people arguing back and forth over whether celebrities are expressing fashion freedom or simply chasing attention and headlines. Then Damson Idris became another huge topic of conversation. He attended the Met Gala alone following his split from Lori Harvey, and even though he wasn't wearing a skirt, some viewers still described his style and energy as more feminine than expected. Social media users immediately started making comparisons, with a few even mistakenly thinking he was Lil Nas X at first glance. The comments and reactions spread fast, turning him into one of the night's most talked-about celebrities. The theme for this year's Met Gala focused on costume-inspired fashion and artistic expression, so a lot of people expected celebrities to really push creative boundaries. That's why some viewers questioned whether Damson Idris even fully committed to the theme at all. Meanwhile, A$AP Rocky definitely went all in with his outfit, but online reactions were all over the place. Some people praised the boldness, while others completely roasted the look. One comment joked, "I'm glad he's finally the bad bee he always wanted to be," while another person said he looked like he arrived wearing a pink Victoria's Secret bathrobe. The internet wasted no time turning the outfit into meme material. Then attention shifted to Doechii, whose look sparked a huge wave of reactions online. A lot of viewers were especially focused on the heels and styling choices, questioning what message the outfit was even supposed to send. One person commented, "This is disturbing to see. Doichi is looking like a slave at an auction. Very disappointing." That comparison triggered even more debate online, with people arguing over whether fashion has crossed the line into shock value just for attention. And then there was Erin Rose Phillip, the first Black transgender woman with quadriplegic cerebral palsy signed to a major modeling agency, who also attended this year's Met Gala and became part of the night's larger conversation around representation and fashion visibility. Some critics online questioned whether certain fashion moments at the Met Gala are truly about support and representation, or if they're more about creating headlines and appearing socially aware in public. They argued that major fashion institutions and celebrity events sometimes focus more on attention and symbolism than genuine care for the people involved. That debate became especially heated as viewers started discussing whether some guests were being celebrated or simply used as part of a larger media narrative. This is where people began connecting the conversation back to Katt Williams and his claims about Hollywood humiliation rituals. According to that theory, events like the Met Gala are not really about art or fundraising at all, but instead about testing how far celebrities are willing to go for approval, status, and industry acceptance. Supporters of that idea believe the theme itself is secondary, while the real goal is to push stars into increasingly shocking or uncomfortable public appearances.
You don't care how people feel about the ritual. It's about, does following the ritual work? And so you can fool yourself into thinking there isn't one, but the evidence will be clear.
Critics also pointed to the extreme fashion choices often seen at the event. Oversized silhouettes, heavy latex, dramatic makeup, chains, feathers, and exaggerated designs that can make celebrities appear almost unrecognizable. To some viewers, the looks feel theatrical and artistic, while others describe them as unsettling or intentionally dehumanizing, which is why the event keeps generating controversy year after year. Critics of the Met Gala often describe the event as more than just a fashion show, arguing that celebrities are placed on display in outfits designed to shock the public and dominate headlines. As stars walk up those famous steps smiling for cameras, social media immediately floods with jokes, memes, and harsh commentary. According to Katt Williams's perspective, the reason many celebrities still participate is because the event allegedly acts as a loyalty test inside the entertainment industry. The theory claims the real question becomes, are you willing to wear something extreme, face public ridicule, and still play along without pushing back? Supporters of these theories argue that celebrities who cooperate are rewarded with bigger opportunities, stronger industry connections, and continued fame, while those who resist risk being pushed aside or forgotten. Some people also believe certain outfits include hidden symbolism, pointing to repeated imagery like horns, masks, exaggerated doll-like styling, blindfolds, or dramatic costume pieces that make stars appear trapped or restricted. These interpretations have fueled endless online conspiracy discussions surrounding the gala for years. Others have focused on the timing of the event, since the Met Gala takes place on the first Monday of May, close to the ancient spring festival known as Beltane. Online commentators have tried connecting that timing to occult theories, although there's no public evidence supporting those claims. Another topic that sparked debate this year involved Blue Ivy attending alongside Beyoncé and Jay-Z, with some social media users arguing that her styling appeared far more mature than expected for her age, which quickly became another viral discussion online. And once people started connecting all these moments together, the internet completely exploded with theories and accusations. Some viewers said the Met Gala no longer feels like a celebration of fashion and creativity, but more like a giant performance where celebrities compete to shock the public as much as possible. Every year, the outfits seem more extreme, the themes get stranger, and the reactions online become even more divided. What really keeps these conversations alive is the fact that so many celebrities willingly play along, even knowing they're going to be turned into memes within minutes.
That's what makes information so powerful is, you don't care how people.
One side argues that fashion is supposed to challenge people and create conversation, while the other side believes these stars are sacrificing their dignity just to stay relevant in Hollywood circles. That's why clips from the event spread everywhere almost instantly, with millions of people debating whether these looks are artistic expression or carefully staged controversy designed to keep attention locked on the industry. And then there's Katt Williams, whose comments added even more fuel to the discussion. His claims about loyalty tests, humiliation, and hidden symbolism made people start re-examining old Met Gala moments from previous years too. Suddenly, fans weren't just talking about outfits anymore. They were questioning the entire culture behind celebrity fame, influence, and the pressure to constantly go viral no matter the cost. Social media detectives also started digging through old interviews and red carpet clips, trying to find patterns in how celebrities behave once they reach a certain level of fame. People pointed out how some stars who once had a completely different image suddenly began dressing more provocatively, acting differently in public, or leaning into bizarre fashion trends that seemed totally out of character. That only pushed the conspiracy theories even further, with commenters claiming Hollywood pressures celebrities to abandon their old identities in exchange for staying relevant and protected inside the industry. Others pushed back hard against those claims, arguing that the Met Gala has always been about theatrical fashion, artistic risk-taking, and grabbing attention in a crowded media world. Designers intentionally create dramatic looks because simple outfits rarely go viral anymore. In today's celebrity culture, the more outrageous the outfit is, the more headlines, reposts, and online engagement it generates. To many people, it's less about secret rituals and more about marketing, branding, and staying at the center of public conversation. Still, that hasn't stopped fans from questioning where the line between creativity and humiliation actually is. Every year, the same debate comes back stronger than before, and this year's Met Gala may have sparked some of the loudest reactions yet. Whether people see it as art, manipulation, performance, or pure chaos, one thing is clear: the event keeps the entire internet talking for days. What makes the whole situation even crazier is how celebrities rarely respond directly to the backlash. Most of them walk the carpet, smile for photos, post glamorous pictures online, and act like nothing happened while the internet tears their outfits apart for days. That silence only makes people speculate even more, with some viewers believing stars are carefully trained to ignore criticism and never break character in public no matter how intense the reactions get. Meanwhile, fans keep noticing how the same themes seem to repeat themselves year after year: exaggerated costumes, gender-bending fashion, unsettling makeup, robotic movements, and outfits that look more like performance art than something a person would actually wear in real life. For critics, that repetition feels intentional, almost like celebrities are following an unspoken formula designed to create controversy every single time the Met Gala happens. The more confused and divided the audience becomes, the more attention the event receives online. At the same time, supporters of the gala argue that people are reading way too deeply into celebrity fashion choices. They believe the event is simply one giant art exhibit where stars and designers experiment with bold ideas that wouldn't fit anywhere else. But because social media magnifies every detail instantly, even the smallest outfit choice can turn into a massive cultural debate overnight. And honestly, that nonstop controversy may be exactly why the Met Gala continues dominating headlines every single year.
There isn't one, but the evidence will be clear. So like when I when I be like, oh, these guys are wearing
At the end of the day, the Met Gala has become way bigger than just fashion. It's now a massive spectacle where celebrities, designers, influencers, and media companies all compete for the internet's attention at the exact same time. Every pose, every outfit, and every strange moment gets analyzed frame by frame online, turning the event into a non-stop cycle of reactions, debates, memes, and conspiracy theories that can last for weeks after the red carpet ends. What really keeps people hooked is how divided the audience has become. Some viewers see creativity, artistic freedom, and fearless self-expression, while others see celebrities being pushed into increasingly bizarre situations just to stay relevant in the spotlight. That split is exactly why comments from people like Katt Williams spread so quickly online. His claims tapped into a growing belief among some fans that Hollywood runs on hidden pressure, image control, and public humiliation disguised as entertainment. And every year, the conversation seems to get louder. One shocking outfit leads to another viral debate. One celebrity appearance sparks thousands of theories, and suddenly the entire internet is arguing over symbolism, loyalty, fame, and influence all over again. Whether people love the Met Gala or completely hate what it represents, the event has mastered one thing better than almost anything else in pop culture: keeping the public emotionally invested and constantly talking long after the cameras stop flashing. And honestly, that may be the real power behind events like the Met Gala. Not the fashion itself, but the ability to completely control the public conversation for days at a time. The moment the red carpet starts, millions of people rush online to react, argue, defend their favorite celebrities, or tear apart the looks they hate most. In just a few hours, the entire internet becomes locked into the same discussion, and every celebrity there benefits from the attention, whether the reactions are positive or negative. That's why some critics believe controversy is no accident anymore. They argue the outrageous outfits, shocking styling choices, and dramatic moments are carefully designed to trigger emotional reactions and dominate social media algorithms. The more people argue, repost clips, and create memes, the bigger the event becomes. In today's entertainment world, staying viral is almost as important as talent itself, and the Met Gala has figured out how to turn outrage into non-stop publicity year after year. At the same time, others believe people are giving the event way too much power and reading hidden meaning into everything. They see it as nothing more than wealthy celebrities showing off expensive designer art in front of cameras. But no matter which side people agree with, one thing keeps happening every single year. The public keeps watching, the internet keeps reacting, and the Met Gala keeps turning celebrity culture into one giant online spectacle that nobody can ignore. What's wild is that even people who claim they hate the Met Gala still end up talking about it non-stop. That's part of what keeps the event so powerful in pop culture. The outrage, the confusion, the memes, and the endless debates all feed into the same machine, making the gala impossible to escape online for at least a few days every year.
Unsuccessfully. That's how you understand what a ritual is.
One celebrity wears something strange, another sparks controversy with a comment, and suddenly timelines everywhere are flooded with reactions from people trying to figure out what they just watched. Some fans believe the event reflects how far celebrity culture has drifted away from normal life. The outfits get more exaggerated, the performances become more theatrical, and the pressure to go viral seems bigger every single year. For critics, it creates the feeling that celebrities are trapped in a system where attention matters more than authenticity. The stranger the moment becomes, the more attention it attracts. And in today's internet era, attention is treated like currency. Meanwhile, supporters of the Met Gala continue defending it as one of the last places where fashion can still be unpredictable and artistic without limitations. They argue that people are supposed to react emotionally to art, even when it feels uncomfortable or confusing. But whether the public sees it as creativity, manipulation, or pure celebrity chaos, one thing is guaranteed: the Met Gala knows exactly how to keep the world watching and talking every single year. And the craziest part is how quickly these Met Gala moments spread across the internet now. Within minutes of celebrities stepping onto the carpet, clips, screenshots, and reactions are everywhere. People who never even watch the event still end up pulled into the conversation because social media turns every outfit into a viral moment almost instantly. One strange design or awkward interview can dominate headlines for the entire week. That's also why conspiracy theories surrounding Hollywood continue growing online. The more dramatic and confusing celebrity culture becomes, the more people start searching for hidden meanings behind it all. Some viewers believe stars are intentionally encouraged to shock the public to keep audiences distracted and emotionally invested. Others think celebrities simply know controversy keeps them trending, so they lean into outrageous fashion and behavior because attention equals influence in today's entertainment industry. Meanwhile, every year brings a fresh wave of debates over masculinity, femininity, fame, identity, and how far celebrities are willing to go for publicity. One side calls it artistic freedom and modern fashion evolution, while the other side sees it as a sign that celebrity culture has completely lost touch with reality. But regardless of where people stand, the Met Gala continues doing exactly what it was designed to do: dominate public attention, spark nonstop reactions, and keep the entertainment world at the center of online conversation. At this point, the Met Gala almost feels less like a fashion event and more like a yearly internet showdown where every celebrity is competing to create the biggest reaction possible. Some stars play it safe and get ignored, while others wear the most over-the-top designs imaginable just to guarantee headlines and viral clips. In today's social media era, blending in is almost worse than getting mocked, because attention is what keeps celebrities relevant in the public eye. That's why people keep circling back to Katt Williams's comments. His theories struck a nerve because many fans already feel like modern celebrity culture rewards shock value over authenticity. When people see stars wearing outfits that seem uncomfortable, bizarre, or completely disconnected from everyday reality, it naturally fuels speculation about what's really happening behind the scenes in Hollywood circles. Even if some of the theories go too far, the public fascination keeps growing every single year. And while some viewers laugh at the memes and move on, others see something deeper in the way celebrities are constantly pushed to reinvent themselves in more extreme ways. Whether it's through fashion, social media drama, or controversial public appearances, the pressure to stay talked about never stops. That's what makes the Met Gala such a perfect symbol of modern fame. Glamorous on the surface, chaotic underneath, and impossible for the internet to ignore once the cameras start rolling.
Well, what I shared with Tom Brown's team is that, at first they sent the illustrations over, and hey, is it going to be cool with this pleated skirt? And I was like, well, look, in our culture, Polynesian culture, we rock skirts. The most masculine men, but not that I'm one of them, but the most masculine men wear skirts.
By the time the Met Gala finally ends, the red carpet is almost secondary to the online chaos that follows afterward. The real event happens on social media, where millions of people break down every outfit, facial expression, interview, and awkward moment frame by frame. One celebrity gets praised for being bold, another gets roasted with nonstop memes, and suddenly the entire internet turns into a giant courtroom debating fashion, fame, and celebrity culture all at once. That nonstop reaction cycle is exactly why the event keeps getting bigger every year. Designers know outrageous looks will dominate headlines, celebrities know controversy keeps them trending, and media outlets know the public can't stop clicking on the drama. In a way, everyone involved benefits from the outrage because attention drives everything in modern entertainment. Even criticism becomes free promotion once clips and photos start spreading everywhere online. And maybe that's why debates around the Met Gala never fully disappear. Some people genuinely enjoy the creativity and theatrical side of it, while others feel uncomfortable watching celebrities turn themselves into walking spectacles for attention and approval. But regardless of how people interpret it, the event continues exposing just how powerful internet culture has become. One night of celebrity fashion can now trigger worldwide arguments, conspiracy theories, viral jokes, and endless discussions that last far longer than the actual gala itself. What's even more interesting is how every year people claim they're tired of the Met Gala, yet the moment new photos drop, everyone rushes back to watch the chaos unfold again. It has turned into a yearly cycle where outrage, fascination, and entertainment all blend together into one giant online spectacle. Even people who don't follow celebrity culture end up seeing the clips because the internet pushes the biggest reactions everywhere within seconds. At the center of all this is the growing feeling that celebrity fame no longer works the way it used to. Years ago, stars mostly stayed famous because of movies, music, or talent alone. Now, staying relevant often means constantly creating moments that spark conversation online. That's why some people believe celebrities are under pressure to become more shocking, more dramatic, and more controversial every single year just to keep public attention locked on them. And when you combine that pressure with events like the Met Gala, where the entire world is watching at once, it creates the perfect environment for controversy to explode. One unusual outfit can instantly become a global meme. One strange interview can fuel endless theories, and one viral photo can completely dominate social media for days. Whether people see it as art, marketing, or something more calculated behind the scenes, the Met Gala has become one of the clearest examples of how modern fame now operates in the internet age. So according to these theories floating around online, it's not just about embarrassment or shock value anymore. Some people believe the entire system works like a cycle where celebrities and the audience both play a role in keeping the spectacle alive. In that view, the stars become both participants and targets at the same time, while the public keeps spreading the moments through memes, reposts, reactions, and non-stop debate across social media. The more attention the event gets, the bigger the machine grows every single year. But what do you think about all of this? Do you believe Katt Williams is overanalyzing celebrity culture? Or do you think there could actually be some truth behind his comments about rituals, symbolism, and hidden industry pressure? There are strong opinions on both sides, and the internet clearly cannot stop debating it. And drop your thoughts and theories down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's been following all the Met Gala drama too. Stay tuned for the next upload because this conversation is far from over.